Hi, welcome to This is Private Practice and Celebration Friday. I made it. Thank you to the lovely Linda, who was concerned about when I was going to turn up today and was all prepared to message me and make sure I was okay. I appreciate you. Wow, what another fantastic week. And to be honest with you, I have not done a lot of work today. I have done a lot of things and stuff in preparation for flying to Kauai on Monday. Hey, Priscilla, lovely to see you. So it feels like I've barely done anything all day, but I have been fairly busy with all the tasks and all the things. But I want to celebrate with you. I want to find out what you've been up to, what you've been doing, how you've been celebrating yourself. I have a confession. I'm usually not very good at the celebration thing. And one of the reasons why I started these Celebration Friday videos was to make sure that I was celebrating what we're doing here and what I'm personally doing. Excuse me, it is stinking hot. I need a drink of cold water. I'm serious. It is so hot. That's all anyone in our location can talk about right now is how hot it is. Anywho. So I started these videos on a Friday to make sure that I was learning how to celebrate and making sure I understood the power, the positivity, the excitement that comes with being able to celebrate things. And I struggle, I have struggled to do that spontaneously or do that as it occurs. I'm always on to the next thing. I'm always on to the next thing. And even when I finish a project, I don't necessarily stop to celebrate the completion of the project. I'm on to the next thing. So what I'm loving about these posts is that it's an opportunity for all of us to share and to get excited about how we can celebrate who we are, who we serve, and how we do what we do. I think it really awesome. Oh, thank you so much, Priscilla. I know we do Friday first, so the rest of the world gets to know how awesome the Fridays are. However, next week I shall be doing Friday in your time zone. No, I will be doing it on your day, not your time zone. Anyway, let's not have discussions about that. It is really doing my head in. Cool bananas. So a couple of things I want. Francis, what time is it where you are? Because I know you've arrived. I know you're already on Kauai, however we're going to learn to say it properly. Please tell me what time it is so I know what time I need to organize these next week when we're together so that people know when to turn up. Thank you. So celebrations, what can we celebrate? What is really awesome to celebrate this week? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to celebrate is that Sophie, the Awesome Sophie, and I sat down. We had our management meeting yesterday, and I had two things I was incredibly excited to share with her. And she was like, oh my gosh. So the first thing was we've actually exceeded our revenue target for January. That's without the business loan. So we've already exceeded it. It's still not where I want it to be or where it really needs to be, but we've already pushed that out by about $5,500, and we've still got about 4 days left of the month. Hurrah! That was pretty darn cool. And we're celebrating the fact that we've got referrals coming in and clients getting work done and things exceeding expectations. And we've had a couple of comments already this week about exceeding expectations. Francis, it's about 8 p.m. your time. Okay, we'll be doing it earlier, people. You may not want to see me at 8 p.m. after I've been conferencing and being with the people. Remember, I'm the introvert. You might see this. Don't think that makes for very good viewing. So then I'm going to celebrate some more stuff. I have some celebrations around the book this week, apart from the fact that poor Priscilla, we will be celebrating when she gets a copy of the book. Hello, Kelsey Pope. Celebrations around the book. I've had 3 comments or 3 testimonials or 3 reports in from people. The first one was somebody downloaded the free chapter and was so thrilled by the content in that first chapter, which is available on the website, by the way. Anyone can have the first chapter for free. And what it did for her was help her have a conversation or start a conversation with a couple of colleagues who were burned out and feeling like they need to leave the profession. And she was able to read how their experience, their skills and expertise is necessary, and we need to keep them. And there's a new way of doing this. Well, not a new way. There's a way we can do this work that doesn't mean burnout. That doesn't mean burnout to the point where I have to change my career. So that has blessed me out of sight, that she's already sharing it with colleagues to help them get this message, but not in a you're failing way, in a this is actually what happens in our industry way, and we are the ones who can create some change here. So the second person who got in touch with me today was my gorgeous yoga studio owner, and he helps people heal. So I'm putting him in the clinician basket, even though he doesn't think of himself as a clinician. They've certainly helped me heal. I have mobility and lack of pain in my joints that I didn't think was ever possible. Traditional physiotherapy did not improve the function the way my yoga instructors have improved my function. Just saying. He tells me that he has made it to page 30 and often struggles to keep reading because he becomes overwhelmed with really happy emotions, knowing that it's okay for him to want to do more than just survive, that it's okay that he wants to actually make this business something that serves people, helps people heal, and looks after himself into his future. That blessed me out of sight. And then I've just read something very quickly while I was sitting at a red light. Don't do that, people. Looking at your phone in the traffic is bad. Don't be Joe. From Cindy Brinkman Doyle, who I am meeting on Kauai next week, sharing with me that she's up to page 70 and she is loving the book so much and wished that she had read it 10 years ago. I'm sorry, I needed the last 10 years to actually learn what it was that I needed to be talking about. So the book, the message of the book is obviously helping people in ways that I really hoped it would. So I want to shout out to my editors, Kelly and Lou, right now, because you ladies made me a better writer, and you forced me to think about what I knew and what I knew was important in ways that I didn't. So I am celebrating all of those things, that people are reading it, and finding it useful. I'm celebrating that people are getting it. So this book now has gone to the Northern Territory here in Australia. It's gone to Canada today. I know it's arrived in the US. It's all over the eastern seaboard of Australia. It's gone as far south as Nowra as I know, and as far north as Port Macquarie at the moment. So to all of you who are sharing pictures with me and showing me that you've got the book, you have no idea how much that encourages me, it inspires me, and it helps me know I've done something good, because I have been really honest with you. Putting this book out has been confronting. It has been confronting. I've really had to face down the am I good enough demons. They're still there. I've just shut them in a cupboard and locked that cupboard for a while. Priscilla, it is lovely to know that my work is touching and helping others. I did not realize that it would have this effect on people. And I know that people feel safe when I'm coaching, and there's often a lot of tears and a lot of emotions, and a lot of my clients, both rehab and practice building clients, will say, oh, I wasn't expecting that. And I'm not a super emotional, touchy-feely person, but I have this ability to put my finger on the thing that needs to be addressed. And I don't come with any prescription around that. Yes, my shirt is very kick-ass. I need to get some more of these printed. I have had so many comments on this shirt today. I had them made for my team a couple of years ago, but I'm actually thinking the message is bigger than just my team. So I find it hard to do selfies, because selfies of anyway, we're not going to have that discussion because Facebook might find the content offensive. So what are you celebrating this week? Even if it's something as simple as I got my taxes in, I paid my bills, I found my shoebox full of receipts, because I know that you Americans, you've got your tax time coming soon. I turned up, I was present, I fed my family, I had a bath, I took some time out for myself. I would love to know what you're celebrating. Our celebrations don't need to be the massive, great, big, life-changing shifts that we all love and crave. Because the way we actually build capacity, whether it's financial, energetic, our ability to do our work, our ability to love and heal and be a part of this world, all comes with the incremental changes. I used to be the person who would run after the big change all the time. And I can assure you the big changes are nice. I think they're there to help us be encouraged and affirmed, but it's the little things that we can do along the way that actually bring about the biggest results. Oh, Linda, you've been down to Mailoa? Man, that's such a pretty part of the world. And in answer to your other question, I'm in Hawaii for a week. So I arrived back in Australia on our Tuesday the following week, just so you're aware. I am planning on running This is Private Practice while I'm there. I am going to pull in some of the other conference participants. I have some great interview questions, which I haven't decided whether I will prepare them for yet. So I thought it would be fun to do that while I'm away. Kelsey, what are you celebrating? You made it through the first week of a new semester. Hurrah! That's got to feel good. That's 1 week down. That's one less week of your entire degree you've got to go. Francis. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God, I remember this moment. Francis, I am so proud. Actually, I used you as an example to somebody today about making changes to their health. Francis says, last year my health was so crappy and she was in so much pain that she was afraid to commit to this event in Hawaii, and now she's there. And she's not just there as a participant, she's there as a sponsor. She has been serving this community for the last 3 months or so in an incredible way, helping us all get prepared for what it's going to take and what it's going to be like to be on the island and how we can ingratiate ourselves. And for me, learning that I've got to take enough money for tips and taxes and, footwear. I am going to say thong when I mean flip-flop, and how we look after each other. And it's just been an incredible joy to watch Frances blossom and grow in the past 12 months. So she will certainly be one of the people that I get to speak to on This is Private Practice last week. All righty, everybody. I've got quite a bit of work I need to get done, given that I have been running around the countryside and getting my hair nice and purpled in preparation for next week. So I'm going to go back to my computer and start doing the things that demanded my attention. And I am looking forward to talking to you next week. We'll see how we go Monday afternoon. My flight's around 4 o'clock, which means I need to be at Sydney Airport by about 1 p.m. So depending on Sydney Airport traffic and things and stuff, because it is a public holiday here, we'll see if I can greet you from the airport before I fly out to Hawaii. So for those of you in Australia, happy Friday. I wish that you will look after yourself this weekend. That might mean staying indoors and staying under the air conditioning or a fan and drinking lots of chilled water because hot. Please make sure you do something and take some time out to look after yourself. And please make sure that you let those that you love know how much you love them, because that's important. It's really important. All right, everybody, I'm looking forward to talking to you next week. Go be your awesome self.